Hey, everybody. I am so excited to spend just a few moments with you. We just wrapped up our National Accreditation Accelerator course. We did chapter one on today, and it was amazing. It was amazing. So I just wanted to come over here and just encourage you, any of you that have ideas that want to do something, I want you to go ahead and go forth and do it. Like, do not be afraid to get it done, no matter how challenging. For those of you who are just meeting me, my name is Melody. I'm the founder of the Early Childhood Educators Circle Time. I am also a national accreditation specialist. And one of the things that I do is I provide child care programs and early education programs with assistance to make national accreditation, obtaining national accreditation, a lot easier for them to maintain. And on tonight, we took some time out and I provided them the first chapter of the National Accreditation Accelerator for those who did not have the book. And it was amazing. It was amazing, everyone. And I am so thankful for it. So I want you, if you have not thought about becoming accredited, then go ahead and join the phase for becoming accredited. It is something that is going to be needed, especially with the new funding and how programs and states are going to be allocating money. You want to make sure that your business is at the top level that it can be. You want to go be above and beyond your state standards. So while we're on here, I just want to let you all know that we're on several different platforms, including Instagram and including YouTube and TikTok. So if I don't see all of your comments, just know that the love is here and I am here to share it with you. So on tonight, I want to encourage you to make sure that you're doing everything that you can do for the children, the families, and the communities in which you serve. Now, if you want to receive the first chapter of the National Accreditation Accelerator, make sure you put in the comments, I want in, and then go to ececircletime.com and subscribe because we're going to be sending you the first chapter. That first chapter is going to go over everything that you need to start that national accreditation process. The entire book takes you through a year. Now, if you want to do it a little bit more quickly and efficient, then of course ECE Circle Time is going to be here to serve you. But if you just want to use that book as a guide to begin to look at where your program is in comparison to which organization may best fit your business model, type in the comments, even if this is the replay, I want in. And make sure you go to ECE Circle Time and subscribe. And so when you subscribe and you have written, I want in, I'm going to make sure that you get a downloadable copy of chapter one. Chapter one will really help you to understand exactly the benefits of national accreditation and what it is going to do for your organization along with your staff and your teachers. And when I tell you tonight was wonderful and eye opening. Now, for me, just being, of course, very transparent, we're at the Early Childhood Educator Circle Time. And so that means that we're in the safe space. It carries me sharing. What I have been doing for the past year and a half is I've been helping the programs mitigate through the process and using the tools that we use. Now we have that all in a binder that will help you get through the process. And you're also able to join the course. When you join the course, you're going to have 7 weeks worth of videos of how to do something, videos like specifically how to change the diaper based off of accreditation standards, how to write your classroom observations based off of accreditation standards, how to do your playground check based off of accreditation standards. So I'm so excited because tonight was just marvelous. I cannot put into words how uplifting it was to have people from different programs come in and be able to share about what they're doing, glean from one another. It is just an event that you don't want to miss. So definitely, definitely, definitely type I want in and also go to ECE Circle Time and subscribe, or depending on whatever platform that you're watching this, email me directly. That's right. Email me directly, info at ececircletime.com. As a matter of fact, I want to put it across the screen. Email me and say, Miss Melody, I want the first chapter. I'm typing it in to receive the first chapter. Email info at ececircletime.com. And in the header, put I want in. And if you type I want in, I know exactly what you are talking about. Just by having the first chapter on tonight, we covered so much in this a little hour. So you have access to. Come on, Mac. You want in? Come on, Mac. You gonna get in. You gonna get in. I'm definitely gonna make sure you get in. You're going to get your copy. The first chapter. That first chapter is really everything that you need to help build the foundation for to have a high quality program. And even if you are already nationally accredited, I want to encourage you to still get the book. We talked about on tonight making sure that your team is cohesive and that you are empowering your team. You're also holding them accountable for the things that they are and the things that they do not do. But we talked about that tonight, holding them accountable and especially going through the accreditation process. Just as much stress that you may have, they also have a level of stress too. And we shared on how every week for those programs that are going through national accreditation, every week at the same time, I speak to those staff members. So every week, so if you were going through the accreditation process and you chose an hour during the lunchtime or whatever time, your team, if you're an owner director, you're not invited. I'm sorry, you can't come. You can come to the first meeting, but after the first meeting, it is time where I help your team build interpersonal skills so that they can be confident in what they do. It's time where we go through accreditation information based upon your program, and it works for programs that allow their teams to have Miss Melody, to have ECE Circle Time as a part of their whole auspices in their program. I'm going to blatantly state the more access that we have had to teams, the easier it has been for the accreditation process. I want to say that again. The more access that you have allowed, the programs that allow ECE Circle Time to come in, whether they encourage their staff to follow us on Facebook or any social media, their staff begin to get it. Not to be like Miss Melody, but to get information so that they can perform and do what they need to do. We talked about the benefits of it, especially with workforce development. We are not, for lack of better words, the McDonald's of education. No shade on McDonald's, you know. I've had my share of Happy Meals and French fries down through the years. But we, as early childhood educators, we are very important. During those first 5 years, that's when children are learning at a speed that is phenomenal. And having teachers to understand that, to understand how to collect data, to understand how to use data, but also understand why it is important for them to be able to use that data makes a difference. So, yes, y'all, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have our National Accreditation Accelerator. And I'm just so glad that we have this accelerator for programs that are going through the process because we have to build community. We don't necessarily need to know exactly what's going on in each other's program, but we do need to know how we can support. We do need to know or receive some trinkets about what another program is doing because it may help us. And we saw that happening on tonight. Programs were exchanging ideas. We have to have a community. And the thing I love about having this ECE Circle Time community is that it is not required. Just as with accreditation, accreditation is voluntary. It is not mandatory, but it is necessary. And I'm going to say it again. National accreditation is not mandatory, but it is necessary if you want to take your organization to another level. I know many of you have been open. You have some of your systems in place. You know when the money's coming in. You know when the paperwork is due. You know when to make an order. But do you have standards that you are able to use around the circumference of your program? Because that's what national accreditation does. National accreditation allows you to say, no matter what state I'm in, from California to New Hampshire, from Minnesota down to Texas, we're all doing the same thing. And that is something that is much needed in our industry. We're often overlooked. We're often looked at as, okay, highly paid babysitters. We're not looked at as professionals. And we have to change that. And the only way that we can change that is if we're getting on one accord and we're showing a united face. We're showing a united front. We're allies with one another and allies with the national accreditation organizations. That's what we talked about tonight. That there are more than five national accreditation organizations. There are eight, and each organization is unique and has its place. And one thing about the National Accreditation Accelerator is we look at what's going to be best for your program, best for your business model. Is accreditation, if you're going through it by yourself, you can feel alone, you can feel frustrated, even though you may know the benefits, depending on your state, it will be the highest level that you can get. But having this guide to go along with you, along with the actual accreditation standards for the organization that you choose, gives you a head start. You want a head start. It's great. And you can take your time and go over the 2 year process. Some programs, depending on your state, you are a lot closer than you think. So I want to just remind you that yes, accreditation is voluntary, but it's necessary. It will help you decide and help empower you to be able to state and stand firmly that no matter what type of day that we may have, we are going to follow a set of standards. One of the things I love about the programs on today, as we were talking about their game plan and how to make sure that their teachers are not just preparing for this 1 day event. Okay, I'm saying it again. We plan and we talk about how the teachers are not just preparing for this 1 day event, but they're preparing for a continuum of standards, a continuum. There are some states, and let me just be very transparent with you. There are some states, their licensing rules and regulations are under 50 pages. And then there are some states that their licensing rules and regulations Honey, it's bigger than the Bible. They have lots of rules and regulations. And I'm gonna tell you this: even with a state that may have 50 pages or less, it doesn't mean that the standards and the requirements that they have are not equivalent to or close to becoming accredited. Because we have to remember that your state rules and regulations, that's simple as that. They are the state rules and regulations. They tell you this is the minimum that you must do for children in your care to operate this business. But your standards state that we stand in allyship, we stand with other organizations, other educators, other professionals, and saying this is what works best for children. I want to encourage you. If you want to get that first chapter of the book, you can email me. Look at this information that's coming across the screen. I want in. I want in, Miss Melody. I want to improve the quality of my program. Yes, I got my books together. Yes, I know who's coming. Yes, I have a schedule. Yes, I may have a checklist, but I may not have the right checklist. Yes, actually, I may be doing everything that I need to do in order right now to be nationally accredited. But you will not know if you don't make that investment. Make that investment. Make that investment. You will not know unless you make the investment. And so there currently is, we do have a great offer for the National Accreditation Accelerator. Your books are shipped off same day if orders are received before 3 p.m. If they're not received, if they're received after 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, they're shipped next day. So you have your book. You start your process. You can begin before the beginning. Come on now. Begin before the beginning. I like that. Begin before the beginning. Know exactly so that you won't guess. You don't want to waste your resources, nor do you want to waste your time. So join us. Come over here with the cool kids. Come over here. Come into a community that is helpful, that is engaged, and that wants to see everybody win. I wasn't expect I didn't, I didn't think I was going to be coming on here, but I'm just so elated. Like my soul is just really, really happy just to see the connections and just to see that, oh, wait a minute. I think I know you. Wait a minute. I've seen you before. Oh, I like what you're doing with your program. All of that is wonderful. There are programs that have built coalitions within their city, within their state. There are programs that have built extra backdoor models so that they can keep abreast of what's going on. This is, as an early childhood educator, it's also a business. You're in the business of ensuring that children are in a healthy and safe environment. So if you want to do that, why not connect with others who can help you and support you? Come on, come on, join us. It is so exciting, and I hope to see you at the next session. There is still time to join in. We're meeting every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So even if you miss one, you'll always be able to come back. You'll always have that access to the information in the portal. You have access to videos. You have access to forms if you join the course. But if you just use the guidebook is going to help you. But the course will take you even further because you'll have a community of other believers in early childhood education and child care. So that is all I have for you all on today. Send me a message here on whichever platform I want in, or send me an email at info@ececircletime.com. I want in. I'm going to give you the first chapter of the book. The first chapter. of the National Accreditation Accelerator, you get to have the first chapter, and I'm so excited for you. I'm excited about what is to come. I'm excited about the possibility of children being in sealed and stamped approved, highly rated, validated, verified early childhood programs. Accreditation is the new standard. Accreditation helps you solidify your program to be different from the others. You're going to see that it is so needed, especially with all of the changes. You want to do it to separate your program from others. There's so many different changes, and I'm seasoning my words when I say this, but the changes are allowing for more focus. I don't want to say discriminatory because that's not that, but more focus on who gets what. Yeah, but I think that was safe for me to say it like that. It's you want to be a part of the program that gets it, and the programs that are reaching for the stars, the highest stars, they're going to get it, and don't miss out. Make this investment. Join us. If you're still on the fence, that's fine. I'm here. You've seen the results, but I understand. Send me the message. I want in. And you will get the first chapter of the book. Okay? All right. Thank you guys. It's been a pleasure to be here with you. I got to prepare to transition, do what I need to do. And I'm excited to serve. I'm excited to serve. I'm excited that the Early Childhood Educator Circle Time has this guidebook for you. You should have heard what some of the people stated, and it did my heart justice. It does my heart justice to know that some people are using that book every single day. Some people are taking and saying, okay, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, as we're preparing for accreditation, we're going to be working on this. That even if you're not working directly with ECE Circle Time, you have the ability to take this guidebook and it'll take you through the course of a year so that you don't feel stressed. This book is to support you. Make the investment, join the community, and like I stated, if you want the first chapter complimentary, you got to message me directly. You got to email me. I want in. You got to come in. Come on over here with the cool kids. Y'all have a wonderful night. Talk to you later. Enjoy, 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 enjoy. See you all soon. Oh, did you see my shirt? I'm like, kids, you see my shirt? You see my cool shirt? Those who were tonight, for those who were on time, made it there, they're all getting these advocate shirts. You see my shirt? Oh, I like my shirt. You see my shirt? I'm like the children. Advocate for early childhood education. Be a nationally accredited program states that you are an advocate. So just join us. It's fun over here. Talk with you all soon. Bye bye.